or just listen along if you'd rather. This is a story of something that is not what we want. The story of the young king Joash. If you recall the story, you'll know Joash became king when he was 7 years old. That's exactly right, 7 years old. He became king. And to find out why that happened, you need to go back and read 2 Chronicles chapter 22 and 23, and you find the whole story of how Athaliah, a very evil woman, went about the business of slaughtering the entire royal family so she could take over the kingdom, the kingdom of Judah. And a very wonderful priest, a very godly priest by the name of Jehoiada, rescued this one little baby, 1-year-old baby named Joash, and kept him, and rescued him, took him away and kept him hidden away with his nurse for 6 more years. When he was 7 years old, he brought him out, and that's where chapter 24 starts. So look with me, and we'll read parts of this chapter. Look what happened to Joash, chapter 24, verse 1, 2 Chronicles 24, 1, if you have it there. It says, Joash was 7 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem for 40 years. And he goes on to talk a little bit about who he was. Look at verse 2. Look at the way this is worded. Joash did what was right in the eyes of the Lord. And look at the next words. All the years of Jehoiada, the priest. He did what was right all the years that Jehoiada, the older priest, was there. And then it goes on. Look down to verse 4. Look at some of the things he did. Sometime later, Joash decided to restore the temple of the Lord. This is beautiful what he did. He called together the priests and Levites and said to them, this is obviously older than 7 years old now. I'm not sure how old he would have been, but older than 7. It says, called the priests and said, go to the towns of Judah and collect the money due annually from all Israel to repair the temple of the Lord. Do it now. But the Levites did not act at once. So look at what he did in verse 6. Therefore the king summoned Jehoiada, the chief priest, and said, why haven't you required the Levites to bring in from Judah and Jerusalem the tax imposed by Moses? He said, do it now. He gave the command again. And in verse 8 it goes on to say, at the king's command,